Now that we have the sound files downloaded, we want to go ahead and play it when a cursor is purchased. So how are we going to do that? Well, if we look here in our C_script file, we need to make a variable for the sound. So we're going to say, let me actually come over here and say playing sound in JavaScript. Right? And so we can go ahead and maybe click on this first one here, or this third one here. And no, I don't want that. Yeah, so this is what we need to do, right? We need to make a variable and set it equal to an audio file. So I'm going to do that up here as a global variable. And the audio file is in the cc_images / and did I put my files in there? Let's see. Yes, I did. And so I guess I want to use build1 for the purchase of the cursor. So I'm going to say sound_build_1.wave. Save that. And then the way you play it is you say the variable name .play. So I'm going to come down to where my cursor is clicked, and that's right in here inside this if statement. So among all the math that we're going to be doing, we're also going to say, maybe I could call this cursor sound or sound_cursor. And then I'm going to come over here and say sound_cursor.play, right? So I'll go ahead and save that. We'll come back and test it. It's not here. So I can come here and run this. And I'm going to buy my cursor. I'll buy another one, right? But notice one thing. I'm going to buy a whole bunch, and it's not going to play all my clicks. Like buy. Did you see that? Let me do it again. I'm going to repeatedly spam the mouse button. So what should be happening there is the sound should be replaying every moment, every time I press the mouse button, but it's not. So I want to go ahead and program that to be the case. And the way that we do that is we go inside here to our script.js file, and we need to make a function that's going to create a clone of the sound. And so, I kind of searched around for a while to try to find a solution, and this was the solution that I was given. We play a sound, we create a function that takes in the sound variable and the volume that you want to be the sound to be at. And then what that does is it creates a clone of the sound, and then it plays the clone. So that way you can play the sound before the previous sound has ended, because the sound that's playing is a clone of the sound. It's not the actual sound. So this is how we're going to do it, right? So we have our play sound function, and now when we're here and we want to play it, we just need to run our play_sound function. And of course, the sound function takes in two arguments. The first one is the sound that we want to play, and the second one is the volume we want to play it at. And 1 means full volume, 0 means no volume. And so now let's go ahead and come back here and refresh it, and then I'm going to press it a bunch of times. That's what I want. Did you hear that? Let me go ahead and turn up my volume. So for as many times as I'm pressing, that's exactly how many times the sound file is playing. And that's what we're going to do. And it might not be very useful for the cursor, but it's definitely going to be useful when you program a sound for the cookie, right? Because you are going to spam that cookie, and you don't want it to just play the sound once every second or so. You want it to play, 10 times every second, as many times as you're pressing on the mouse button. And that's how we're going to do it.